Mhm. So, how is the course going on for all of you?
It's going well.
Give me a minute. I'll just refresh and come back. My You were saying something, Anirudh. Yes.
So I said the course is going well.
Great, great. What about others? Have I haven't heard from couple of you. Tell me. I want to hear from you all first.
It's going well for me, sir.
Yeah, the course is going well.
Good, good, good. Okay. So I assume the same for Piyush and Mani. Um, how are you guys holding on to your other course, which is academic course? How is that going? Pretty tough.
10th standard is definitely more tough than ninth.
Yeah. Every time you get to the next level, it's always tough. Yeah. Plus, 10th standard gives you the chills of board. People around you suddenly start hyping you about boards, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
My God. And then you have constantly you are also thinking, what should I do after 10th? Which subject should I pursue? What will be the life after this? Oh my God. 10th is a disaster, especially around the exam time, no? We all have this swirl of thoughts in our mind. Acha, raise your hands if you do journaling, like daily journals, diary entry sort of thing. Nobody does that.
I don't exactly do it on what happened in my entire day, but I do it for what happened in school so I can remember what I learned that day and if anything big happened that day.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I'm not asking specifically for some event or something like how Hardik has put it up. You can give that to me, but yeah, uh, it can. What I'm looking for exactly is, do you write? Do you acknowledge your thoughts, your emotions? Not on a frequent basis, but so Hardik does it. That's great. Everybody else is so busy, tired, and feels that it is too lame to do that. Okay, man, you want to ask something, Mani, or you raised your hand for the same?
I raised my hand for the same, sir.
Perfect. You know, this is a habit which we should develop because first it helps us understand how are we actually feeling, because when you write it down, you actually start thinking of words for what you're feeling or what is going through or what your insight is about. And also you start generating this line of questions in your head that I want to write next about this thing, or when I was angry, why was I angry, how long did it take me to cool down, what helped me cool down, who all did I hurt when I was angry, let's say, or when you are in the self doubt zone. This has indirect connection to what content writing course that you have enrolled in, because a, it helps you write and narrate a story, and b, It helps you align your thoughts in a frame that might help you in acknowledging certain flow, readable flow. Third is, this helps you find out from your memory, from your mind, from your brain, the words which might help you to express that particular emotion, thought, expression, whatever it is. And you get to learn a lot about content writing in itself. I'm also not an avid journal person. I do at times. I did recently 3 or 4 journals. One was about how, so from last 2 years, I've started doing this. You can also try. I just make a list of things I want to do in this year. Okay. It involves personal, professional, financial, education wise, my personal goals, my content goals, my targets. I write a lot of them. मतलब ऐसा कि मैं पागल हो जाता हूँ, 2 ढाई पन्ने भर जाते हैं मेरे पास. And then I just take a break, go back, sleep, have a walk, do a good workout, and then later I chalk down the number of things according to the year I am in. So I did first in mid of 23. So I was like 12 things I want to do in 2023 because I started mid year. Then 24 things to do in 24. Now I've made a list of 25 things to do in 25, and I was reflecting on what all things I could achieve in 2024, which is not. And I want to also clear out one thing. A lot of times you will end up having a big chunk of unticked list. But on the other hand, you will have a very few number of pointers that you've achieved, and one list that will have you all together motivated for this next month, week, year, quarter, whatever it is the skills you've learned. And so is content writing. Content writing is, well knitted in each and every part of our life. Recently, Valentine's week passed away. A lot of people starts proposing, expressing people their love, start talking about how mental health issues are also coming up when a guy faces a rejection, a girl faces a rejection, how bullies are actually working on Valentine Day, on in the Valentine week, how different communities come together and oppose this particular week. All of these thoughts needs to come out either in the form of slogans, either in the form of you know uh, poems, blogs, just people talking to each other also is a part of content writing. Why? Because when you start using your brain, you start finding out words, and when you start finding out words, you start framing them in a way that other person would agree or disagree. And if you're good enough and you know how to persuade a people, uh, you know how to persuade a person or a group of people, you will know what kind of words they would want to hear, which will have them toppled on your idea. Make sense to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it makes sense to Anirudh. I'm happy with that. Like I said, 24 things. From 24 things I could only complete 11. The rest 13 things not completed. So it's like that. It's here as well. You'll not get reactions or responses from everyone. Today is our second live session for this content writing workshop that you've enrolled in. And this particular session is for you guys to ask doubts. This is a doubt clearing session. So, do you have any doubt regarding your course or regarding what you are learning right now?
No, sir.
Good, good. The same for you, Paul? I mean, Anirudh, I got your point. Type down same in the chat box. If you're so lazy to reply, just type down same.
I don't have any doubts, sir.
Great. Oh, ठीक है. I'll take two people as well. Answer. Acha, a lot of times. Oh, give. I have a doubt. I want to ask you guys. Where, from where does words? From where do they get the power to persuade, motivate, or inspire people? Where do words get these power from? Any answer is welcome, okay? Any answer is welcome.
From the mind of the reader.
Mind of the reader? Yes. And this is not textbook question, so there is no wrong answer, okay?
From their experiences.
From
Sorry?
the context.
From their experiences.
Experiences, contexts, okay? From reader's mind, experiences, and contexts. Three things. Piyush, Wani, you have something to add? It can be repetitive as well.
No, sir.
No, no, sir. जो भी लैंग्वेज में कंफर्टेबल हो उसमें बोल दो पीयूष, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है भाई. सेम फॉर व्हाट वानी? वो तो डाउट के लिए पूछा था मैंने सेम. उसके लिए आंसर दे रहे
Sir,
हो.
can you repeat the questions, sir?
क्वेश्चन ये है कि शब्दों में शक्ति जो होती है किसी को मोटिवेट करने की, किसी को प्रभावित करने की, या किसी को खुश फील कराने की, वो शब्द में शक्ति कहाँ से आती है?
From knowledge and courage.
Knowledge and courage. We have got 5 different answers. Na? Context, reader, mind of the reader. अनिरुद्ध, आपका क्या था?
Experiences.
Experiences, knowledge and courage. अगर मैं इस पे एक y डाल दूं तो कितना बड़ा आंसर हो जाएगा आपका? Why did you say what you say? Anyone can answer. चलो कोई भी एक आंसर दे दो इसका.
So we have to say why we said what we said.
Yes.
People can learn from past experiences and become better people.
And so the words that they choose also starts evolving through their experiences. Makes
Yes,
sense. Yes. I see the words. Yes, Vani.
If there's the clarity in what we say, we're able to persuade the other person.
So clarity. That's great. See, I find the source of every knowledge is pure and it's divine. So the power to inspire, to motivate, and to just move someone stir up, the power comes from divine source. These divine sources are all holy scriptures, the scriptures that are there in the world. And I mean, when I say holy scriptures, you will see how words in those holy scriptures are not just regular words. They have some words, they have some assurance in them, and they have uh, a certain element that a normal human mind cannot think. A normal human cannot say yada yada hi dharmasya gyanir bhavati bharat adyuttanam. So when you say these words, it is not a normal human that can say. And when you say uttam shama, that is also not something you can hear from everyone. And when you hear the earth is but one country and all mankind its citizen, it's also not something which a human can, think of. Or and when you say these words, they actually trigger your thoughts. And so I have found for myself there are three different kind of reading that I do, which helps me in getting the power of words enlightened in my head. First is when you read the holy scriptures. So I don't I am a Baha'i. Baha'i is a religion, you can search it up, but I read every scripture. So you have to see how different scriptures, use the words and how these words affect you and how then you can adapt those words and use them in your vocabulary. Second, poets. Read poetry. I don't know. Poetry is a very underrated form of text which everybody wants to attempt writing, but nobody wants to read it. They just want to listen to it. When you read the poetry, your mind starts working in a way that what are the syllables here? Is it something which will be rhyming? Should I go in that form? Or is it just a non-rhyming thing and I have to say it in a flow which is poetic? And poetic flows, when you think of, there'll be a lot of things. And the words poet use, wow. And I don't, I mean, poets, not regular poets which we listen to. I mean, I can consider Anuv Jain as a poet as well because he majorly rhymes a lot of times. And I am talking about poets like Khalil Gibrani, poets like Javed Akhtar. So people of that era actually used a lot of words. Right now we find I mean, there is still a good poetry coming out from Gen Z, I would say, but the choice of words was better there. And the third is actually novels. And read novels, and this is coming from a non-avid reader. But there are two tabs always open on my professional desktop and my personal laptop. Those are, poets, every other poet that I can find of. Amazing, beautiful. Read English poetry, Hindi poetry, purane time ki, naye time ki. Read poetries, you will find words. And I hope you don't have any question by this time. So we can say good night to everybody. Do you have any questions before we go?
Sir, I don't.
Perfect. If you have any time, you can. Yes, Piyush.
सर एसईओ के ऊपर कोई प्रैक्टिकल सेशंस का चांस है क्या, मतलब कैसे वो वर्क
SEO.
करता है? हाउ द वर्क, इंटरनल लिंक्स, एक्सटर्नल लिंक पेज यूआरएल.
अच्छा. See, internal linking majorly, Piyush, ऐसा होता है. You take a blog from your website. Let's say I have a riding gear website where I sell helmets, riding jackets, boots हो गए, armors हो गए आपके, knee armors, elbow armors, um, back armor, chest armor. I sell all of these stuff. Okay, and I'm writing a blog about preparations you should do while riding from Delhi to Spiti or from Bihar to Spiti Valley or Manali. I will write what is the route. I will write what wonders you can do in between this route, what timing will it take, what time should you leave, where should you stay, and while you are riding, which motorcycle will be a better match for this road, and what kind of gears you should wear while you are going to this Manali or Spiti, because you will be starting from a hot place to a cold place, so you might have to shift to different gears, or how you can use the liners in that. So I'll talk about that. When I'm talking about gears, I say you can check out this liner or this riding jacket on my page. You click on that, usually you will see a blue line or a blue word. When I click on that, I see it takes me to the same website's other page, which might be a product page. This is called internal linking. You can also take an example of homes, how doors in your homes are connected to the main hall, bedroom. ये सबसे आपका डोर कनेक्टेड है ना. आप बेडरूम के थ्रू जाते हो वॉशरूम में, वॉशरूम से फिर बेडरूम के थ्रू आते हो हॉल में. आपका एक बाथरूम हो सकता है बाहर हो, जो कि रूम में ना हो. सो गेट्स आर लाइक अब घर के घर में ही घुस रहे हो. But external linking is just opposite of it. You link your website on other people's website in a collaboration. So when my riding gear blog is there, I link a hotel from Make My Trip. This is external linking. I am linking Make My Trip ka link on my blog. So this is called external linking. Clear hai, Piyush?
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Perfect. And if you have any doubt in the meantime, you can WhatsApp me, you can email me, or just don't call me. ये सब चलेगा. You can even text me on Instagram or LinkedIn. Unusual Harsh is my username over there on both platforms. Yes, Vani.
Sir, there is an internship roadmap sent in the group. So I
Sorry?
don't get the. There is an internship roadmap document sent in the group, so I don't get the 25 MCQs thing.
25 MCQs are there to help you analyze and reflect on your personal learnings from this course.
All right, sir.
Yeah. Did they send you here in this group only?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Cool. So Unusual Harsh is my username on Instagram or on LinkedIn, wherever you want to text me, or you can WhatsApp me. And let's start writing. Let's start journaling. Let's start exploring. And let's start observing a lot. Till then, bye bye. Good night. Take care.
Good night, sir. Bye.
Bye, sir. Good night.